Beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to an episode of Too Good For You podcast. It's your host, Tyson, and of course, I'm joined by
Manuel. Come at you.
Yeah, we in the building. What's good, everyone? Welcome back. Another episode. You already know what it is. A podcast too good, made just right for you. I'm out of breath now. That was fast.
Hey, bro.
That was fast. But yeah, what's up, man? We're fucking back. It's another week.
No, it's another fantabulous day. We're back. I drank a little too much coffee.
You had some coffee?
I'm a little hyped, bro.
What kind of coffee did you have?
Honey lavender latte.
From where?
Flat white.
Flat white?
Cypress, yep.
Sounds racist, but I'll take it.
Hey, H&O apparently.
All right, then.
Okay, here we go. We're starting off this episode racially motivated here.
Speaking of racially motivated, you see Jason Derulo got in a fight yesterday?
I did not. What? The Jason Derulo?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. No, I have not.
So this is what our podcast has turned into. Now that we have free hands and a laptop, it's just going to be reaction videos. So
welcome to the reaction.
Welcome
videos.
To the new shit. So yes, Eman, here we go. This is
all right.
So context from what I see, it's just that these guys at an airport called him Usher, and apparently Jason Derulo.
Oh, he took that to offense.
Apparently, Jason Derulo does not like being called Usher. So let's check it out.
We'll put it up for you guys on the video.
Hey, yo, why you slap him, dog? Hey, yo, why you slap him? Hey, Usher.
Oh, he turned back real quick. He said, bada bing, bada boom, bing bong on site.
Sheesh, a little spicy.
Wow,
spice
hey.
and dice.
I'll put this video up, but bro, he came back like a twister. He said once he heard Usher, he turned around so quick.
Yeah, I need to see if there's more to it, but zero tolerance policy. Jason Derulo has a zero tolerance policy for being mistaken for another R&B superstar. So much so he attacked two guys at a Vegas hotel for calling him Usher. Gotta love that.
Is that like? I mean, I get it. Like you're not Usher.
You're not Usher. I mean, I wouldn't want to be called someone else either, but. I don't know. I'd just be like, haha, thanks, guys.
And be like,
just keep pushing.
Wrong name. Sorry, but wrong name.
Just keep pushing, man. No need to start beefing. But it is what it is. I feel it. I don't know. I don't have the celebrity lifestyle that Jason Derulo has, so I don't know what it's like.
Oh, no. I mean, for him, like, his whole thing is reputation.
What are you going to say? Oh, I thought you were about to say he's not famous, because I was like, he'll come through this camera and punch you in the fucking face.
No. I'm saying, like, his whole thing is reputation. Bro, he's TikTok famous. He has a lot of creative TikToks. I honestly don't remember the last song he put out, but
what you say?
That's the last.
No. But
I was like, that was middle school. I think for me,
that's the last song I can think of. That's Jason Derulo. Besides him being in Cats, he was in Cats.
Oh, I did. I heard that was a terrible movie. I didn't even watch it.
Yeah,
but I heard that was a terrible movie.
He was in Cats. He's doing good for himself.
Is it? Either way, don't call him Usher because he will try to roundhouse kick you.
Yeah, either way, he'll knock you out on site if you start calling him craziness. But yeah, so that's how we're starting off.
Mr. Derulo, come on the show. Talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, sure. Come talk to us. Just two normal guys about why you want to fight people for calling you Usher.
Let us know why you don't like to be called Usher. You know.
Cool, man. But yeah, what's been going on? Another week. Anything crazy happened to you in the last week?
Not as crazy as the past few months. I mean, the virus getting crazier, you know. I'm expecting a lockdown, maybe. How would you feel about another lockdown?
I don't think it works in America. That's my only problem. It might happen, but it's not going to work.
Because I think the last time we had a lockdown, no, clearly it didn't work because last time. But I think like in Japan, like they locked down and then they like super sprayed.
Man, Australia's been on lockdown for like a year now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
you can't get in or out of the country. And people are like pretty much stuck. From what I'm just making shit up, but I think that's what's happening. I don't know. But other countries are better at just being like, listen, you can't leave.
You're not going anywhere, and you're not going to get anything.
But here, that won't fly.
That will never fly here, dude.
So they can say what they want, but unfortunately, probably not going to happen. So If it happens, I don't care. I'm fine with working from home for 2 weeks.
Hey, there you go.
But
Is it 2 weeks?
I don't know.
It went from 2 weeks to a month to 3 months. We're in a year now.
2 years.
Now, oh my God. 2020 doesn't count.
Why? That's when it happened.
No, I know exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Count.
Like I got sent an Instagram story from 2 years ago, which was like right before. Actually, it was like a month before. Because actually, my birthday was right before everything went to shit.
Yeah, it was.
It was the last outing.
It really
was my birthday because it was the end of February. Then in March is when like
everything
that first
shut
weekend,
down. That first
weekend in March, everything went to shit. So,
I remember.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it was like the last big like concert I went to was in January, and then it was like my birthday, and then nothing for 2 years. Now it's been 2 years.
So I'm saying,
We're still here.
Don't count.
Oh, but yeah, good stuff. Hope that was depressing. So, yeah, we're back with another episode.
There it is.
Eman, I wanted to talk to you.
Is this another advice advice column here?
No, that's only for special occasions.
Oh, gotcha.
If you like the advice, we might do that as Patreon exclusive shit, or
that'd be fun.
Maybe once a month we'll do a Dear Prudence.
Only one episode is just full advice.
Yeah, just a full advice episode. We'll see. If you guys like it, let us know. But we're both little gamers here, so I just wanted to pick your brain about some gaming shit. What was your first console that you had?
That I played?
Yes.
Okay, that I played. It's either is it Gamecast or Dreamcast?
Dreamcast.
Oh, Gamecast was the what's the fake one?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay, well, the Dreamcast then.
Okay.
Dreamcast would be the first, and then I think it went to PS2, and then that's where it went from there.
Okay. Do you remember what's your favorite game? If you could pick your all-time favorite game?
Def Jam.
Def Jam?
Fight for New York.
Is your favorite game of all time?
100%. Bro, you know how many combos you could do? How many little specials you could do, and you could customize them to your own character,
Who's your favorite character?
I think it was Exhibit. Exhibit, baby.
Okay.
I think because he had the coolest finisher. Or it might have been Sean Paul too. Sean Paul had a crazy one.
Sean Paul, let me give it to all girls and beat your ass. That's disrespectful.
Hey, it's funny because he even had the dreads on and everything.
Of course, he's Sean Paul.
Yeah, man.
He's not Sean Paul without dreads. Okay, so Def Jam, Fight for New York.
That's the one that I want them to remaster. If they remaster, I'm buying it right off the spot.
I mean, we can play it at my house.
Oh, we going.
I just need to get my legally obtained gaming system to correctly work, but yeah, I have it.
Oh yeah, we're going to your house. This is gonna be another exclusive. You're just gonna watch us play. Catch us on the stream, on the
channel.
Twitch.
They're too good for you gaming.
Yeah, we're going through different revenues right now.
Okay, sick. I don't know. I just wanted to talk about it. Do you have any handheld gaming consoles?
Oh yeah, I had the Game Boy, but it wasn't the foldable one. It was the
long,
big block one.
chunky one.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I had that one, and it was cool because it was see-through plastic.
Yeah.
So you saw all the little chips and all
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had that. I can't remember what games I had on those. But had that one for a long time. I was so jealous of people who had the DS. Yeah, I was like, damn, I'm over here lugging a whole ass Game Boy in my pocket.
I have no screen protector.
Yeah. And then these guys, whoop.
My screen protector.
I never had the cool stuff. Everyone had the razors and all that. I never got one of those.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I was spoiled in terms of game systems. I pretty much had.
He had every single gaming system.
Honestly, for the most part, I pretty much did. I mean,
Tyson was a kid in the neighborhood that everyone went to his house to play.
No, I don't like anyone over at my house. Fuck them.
Fuck them kids,
man. It was me and my games. But yeah, I mean, I started off. My dad had a N64 and a Dreamcast, so those were the two first the two first systems that I had, and I was fucking gaming on that shit. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but I was gaming. I remember on the N64, there was no like good games for kids on the N64.
This is Zelda, right?
Bro, that shit's hard as fuck. I didn't beat that
You
game
know-
until I was like 16 years old.
Okay, side segue. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of kids games were not kids games. Like
No.
that shit was hard.
Those fucking puzzles in Ocarina of Time, hard as fuck, dude. Especially with no guide as a fucking 8-year-old.
Speaking
what the
of,
fuck?
and we didn't have videos at the time for guides.
No,
I
you
had
had
to
to
go
get
to
magazines.
magazines, Game Informer.
Gaming magazines with the shit,
Hell
bro.
yeah, I would like go to Barnes and Nobles and copy the codes from like
Ah.
the things, and like I wouldn't buy the
Yeah,
things.
you get it
but
from
I
the
would
grocery
copy
store.
the
You get it from the grocery store.
Oh, that's smarter. I got kicked out of Barnes and Nobles for doing that,
Yeah.
or not kicked out, but I got in trouble.
Yeah, you do it at the just get it from the grocery store. But yeah, but I do remember the Sonic Adventures for the Sega Dreamcast. That game.
That one,
That
actually,
game was gas.
I actually
a lot
remember
of people
playing that
hate. A
too.
lot of people hate that game, but I fucking love that game. And then my first console that was mine was the PS2,
PS2, baby.
and then I got a GameCube,
Okay,
and then
you went from PS2 to a GameCube.
I still had it. I had
Oh, you had all-
all my
that's right, he had
systems
all
until
of
I was a certain age, and then we sold them. But I went from PlayStation to GameCube. Then I think I got a 360, and then I got a Wii. But then and all that was like just like my consoles, and then I had my handhelds. At the time, I had
This man strapped up. He's like, "What you want to play?" Like,
I had
got the jacket.
I had the same. I had the chunky Game Boy Advance.
and then he went to
Then
Game
I got
Boy
the Game
SD.
Boy SP.
SP or SD?
SP.
SP.
Which was,
Okay.
which was just the square one.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Flipped.
Yeah.
And then I had that. And then I got a DS.
You had a DS? Were you in the chat rooms like drawing?
Yeah.
Oh, you lucky.
Oh, brother.
Bro, I used to be in
Picto chat
I
was
remember,
the shit.
I remember in 4th grade, people were talking to each other in class
Oh.
through the Picto chat,
Oh.
and I was so jealous. I was
Picto-chatting
so
like a-
fucking jealous.
Picto chat like a motherfucker, man. We was in there just chatting it up.
Drawing it up too.
Drawing
like,
it up. And then I think that was it, because I never got a 3DS or any of like
What about
the-
a PSP?
I never had a PSP. My friend had a PSP, and I wanted one so bad.
Bro,
because I'm
those were advanced for its time.
dude. Okay, so story time.
Uh-oh,
This is
here we go.
Incriminating. So sorry, mom and everyone else in my family if you listen to this. But boy had a PSP, right? This was in the time again, early internet.
Oh,
This was before really most consoles had internet access.
I think PSP was the first one.
You
had
could
it.
you could run like your PlayStation 2 to the internet, but it was very rudimentary and whatever.
It just didn't work, yeah.
And maybe Xbox 360 had Xbox Live, but in terms of like having an internet browser, this is like before laptops were like readily
That's what
available.
I'm saying. They're ahead of its time.
So my boy got the PSP.
Oh,
Got his
put in
shit
viruses
hooked up
on
to
there.
the internet, and he's like, "Yo, check out my PSP." And I'm like, "Cool, man. What is this? Oh, you got games and shit on here?" He was like, "Yes, but watch this." My mind was blown.
That's all he's gonna say. That's all
My
you need to
mind was
know.
blown, brother. Watching fucking early 2000 porn on a fucking PSP.
Advanced. I'm built different.
It's next level. That's where I was at the time. So, good time. Shout outs to the PSP for introducing young children into browsers.
Yeah, I did. I remember like it had.
In
like,
terms
the
of
little
handheld,
circles.
because I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, like I had my desktop at the time, like the family computer, but we've
The-
already talked about that.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, the family desktop, but like when you're just like in your room, bro, like just get your PSP, man. It's
This
like having your phone.
Yeah, this
now.
is like the iPad.
Yeah, it was like having an iPad before
Yeah.
iPads. So shout outs to PSPs for doing their thing.
Yeah, no, they were definitely ahead of its time. I had one, and then I had like the case that had all the like the CDs.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
little
yeah.
things. So I had like a few games and then movies with it.
Ooh, oh yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot
they
had
made movies
this
on there.
little small little.
So like I would have them like, yo, this is amazing, and I don't know what happened to it. I think someone stole it.
Damn,
I know,
everyone's always stealing shit.
bro. Yeah, I was so like lit. It was a big thing though. It was like about what 8 inches, 7 inches, like long.
Yeah, they were long. The
Yeah.
screen was small, but it was. sized.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
those are
probably.
definitely ahead of its time. I had my own like music player,
Yeah, she had
player.
everything. She was cool, but no, I never had that. So I think that was the end of my
Gaming like collection.
stuff, and then and then I started selling everything. Then I just got a PS4.
Yeah, once you get once PS4 and like Xbox, even when the 360 came
Yeah,
out,
because
and
you could do
PlayStation 3.
you could do backwards compatibility for the PS3 and Xbox 360, but I didn't get a PS3. I went for the 360 instead.
You ever get the Ring of Death?
Oh yeah, I had the Ring of Death once.
Oh,
Sent it in, then got me a new one. But
you got it. I sold mine on Craigslist.
yeah, no, I just looked it up because my friend who's really into Xbox 360s had the Ring of Death like 3 times, and he was just like, yeah, you just
That shit used to heat up, like overheat, for sure.
He was just like, yeah, you just send it to Microsoft and they'll send you a new one. And I was like, okay, so I did it, and I got a new one. But yeah, the shit was cool. I think overall, my favorite franchise forever and always will be just big Kingdom Hearts guy.
Oh, Sony boy.
Big Kingdom Hearts guy, dude. That was fucking ridiculous.
I mean, I love Kingdom Hearts, but I never played like 2.5, 2.9, or whatever the little versions were, like after Kingdom Hearts 2, you know?
After 2,
It's like 1.5 or something.
well, those were just, they had the Kingdom Hearts 1 remastered, Kingdom Hearts 2, which was 2.5, which is their remastered or director's cut, whatever the fuck they wanted to call it. And then they had and then everything else was just like the handheld. So they had handheld games. So they had ones.
But it completed the story.
It added onto the story. So I mean, you don't have to. You can get through 1 and 2.
And then go to 3.
And then you cut 3. 3's of mine. That shit is fucking ridiculous.
Finish it, bro.
That shit.
I didn't even finish it. There was too much. There was way too much.
The lore for Kingdom Hearts is probably is fucking wild, man.
It's pretty intense.
I'm a fan. But yeah, no, that game, the first Kingdom Hearts, I didn't beat that game until I was probably in my early teens too, and I got that shit when I was like 10 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, that game was hard though. That game was really hard. Yeah.
And then I beat Kingdom Hearts 2 before I even beat Kingdom Hearts 1 because I think the combat system in Kingdom Hearts 2 was way better than 1, so I was able to figure that out. But for 1, that shit took me years to fucking even get close to beating.
I'm telling you, these kid games aren't kid games. Like you gotta
be
strategic with your thing. Yeah.
Then I mollywopped 3 like a champ. I fucking worked that.
I went to the third world and I was like, this is too much for me. This is taking too long. Like
I fucking love that shit.
No, so that'll be your game.
Best game of all time for me.
But which one is your favorite?
2.
2?
2.
I can't remember, but I like those. I liked 1 and 2 a lot.
2 is the best one out of all 3 so far. Out of the 3 main ones, 2 is the best one. I'd probably go 2, 1, 3 as my ranking for the games.
Really?
Yeah. 3 was fun. Liked it a lot, but 2 was just the best. And then 1 is the one that started it all. Had a good story, so
that's true.
You're
not wrong.
3 is just cool because it's adding on to it, and you're getting more story. So
a lot more worlds too.
Yeah, right? A lot more worlds. Actually, no, I think they're all pretty much the same. I think Kingdom Hearts 2 has the same amount of worlds. It's just traveling is different, and they're just longer. Like it's just more story driven for each one.
You know what I hated the most about Kingdom Hearts 2? When you had to drive your spaceship, but the controls were inverted.
The best.
But your controls are inverted, so like instead of going up, you're going down, and I'm like, this is too confusing.
You don't know how to do inverted controls.
No, I'm not. Why would I want to if I don't play inverted? It doesn't make sense.
Part of the game.
Nah.
All right, you got something for me today?
I do actually.
Eman did his job for once.
I did some research. I came up with some topics.
He came with something.
Well, I mean, since we're talking about like childhood and stuff, you know, like in like 2000, early 2000, like these commercials, like they were wild, right?
Yeah.
I want to bring back these commercials.
Okay.
I have an example for you, and I want to show you.
We have examples.
I think the craziest ones have to be Skittles, though.
I saw one where it was like a wedding one, and then some girl got like jizzed on, but it was fucking Skittles.
Sprite. Oh no, there was another one like
Sprite?
that too for Sprite, where
really?
she was like, blowing him.
Yeah.
And then like
And
it just
yeah.
and it's Sprite. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's
I'm
all
like
foreign too.
but I was like,
none of it's
no
American.
fucking way that flew live like on air.
Because it's not American TV.
Okay, well, this is the other one. Like, just think about it.
All right, here we go.
Right?
Lemon.
Lemon.
Orange.
Orange.
Ew. Bro. Whoa. What I'm fucking
I
saying.
love eating Skittles every time you eat Skittles.
What?
I love you eating Skittles every time I eat Skittles.
Yo,
That's
okay,
what I'm fucking saying, bro.
No, hold
For
on.
those who aren't watching, because on the podcast on YouTube, this video will be up for your reference. For those who are just listening, pretty much the mama is feeding the son, but you're gonna have to go into our podcast on YouTube to watch it. So
Oh man,
that's what I'm saying though. But that's the shit
This
that
cursed.
flew. So
Yeah.
I want to bring back these kind of commercials
okay.
because it's fucking entertaining. Like
I don't know if it's entertaining,
bro, it is
It's
so entertaining. Are you
I gotta
kidding
finish
me?
this.
I miss Dad.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying though, bro. Like these kind of commercials, they don't make them like that no more. I think the closest one they have is like Starburst does shit like that, and Skittle still does stuff like that, but it's not as not demented, but
Demented is
cursed, not
yes,
as cursed. Yeah, let's say cursed.
Fuck. Yeah,
fuck up your day?
Yeah, that's tough, dude. That was gross. I don't even know what to say to that, but yeah, no, fuck those commercials.
What?
That shit sucks.
Come on, man. If you saw that on TV, you'd be like,
I would
you
be
wouldn't be
staring.
intrigued. You wouldn't be intrigued.
I'd be shocked.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be like,
I'm not gonna go. I want some Skittles now.
I
I'm like,
would.
yo.
I think that was
Skittles
great
is-
marketing.
I mean, it gets you talking about Skittles,
That's all you
but
need.
it doesn't make me want to go get it. It's not like the horny Carl's Jr. commercials.
see those two.
Those made me want to go to Carl's Jr.
Fucking
'cause I
Jessica
was like-
Simpson, right? Like on the
Yeah, 'cause
car,
I'm like,
eating
yeah,
a
'cause I'm like, yo,
Western
that's-
bacon
'cause
cheeseburger.
I'm like, yo, that's a hot as fuck, and that looks good. This is just gross, and I'm like, I know what the brand is, but it doesn't make me want to get it. But
Oh, my
horny
God.
Carl's Jr. commercials for sure. I was like, I need Carl's Jr. Western bacon cheeseburger.
You know,
pronto.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the girl, but when all the food was falling out of the burger, I was like, that looked messy. I don't want
That's
one.
the best part.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, okay. Hello, Tyson wasn't there for the food.
Oh god.
There for the experience.
Bro, are you kidding me? Yes, sex sells. We know this, so that's why they did what they had to do. But
But that's what I'm saying. I want to bring that back because, for one, I don't know. I think this generation's kind of sensitive.
yeah,
But like the comedy in those times was fucking top tier. Like it was so. I think it's the funniest shit ever, and I really want these back. It won't fly, but
no,
you know.
I mean, it's not like it's bad. It's just like this is ridiculous.
No, well, a lot of
You
shit.
can't pitch that to a multi-million-dollar company and be like, "Here's my idea for a commercial."
Well, not now.
I don't think it's because it's sensitive. I think it's just because no one's gonna want to buy it. That's what I'm saying. Like people are gonna look at it and be like, "What the fuck did I just watch?"
I think it's so funny, dude. I think I think the last one I saw recently was Skittles when they had the yogurt, and like there was this guy, a yogurt man, and they were just putting their Skittles into him and then eating it, and they're like, Like, I think that was the last one I saw that was just like, what the fuck, like, what is this?
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I want to go back to those kind of times where shit was like uncensored like that. You just fucking watch shit.
Yeah. All right, fuck it, man. You go ahead and do your
We're gonna start adding
pitches.
commercials to the podcast. It's gonna be the weirdest ones.
Yeah. Welcome to here's our first commercial break. Just kidding. I don't want to do extra work. So, yeah. When we get sponsors, maybe that'll be
There
our
you go.
commercials. But
Hey, Skittles.
yeah,
Got you, bro.
yeah. All right. I wanted to bring something else up today. I did some research on. Again, me doing my deep dives into the internet history. Okay. So do you remember whatever this was. Whenever iOS 7 came out, do you ever remember people being like, "Oh, like your phone is waterproof now," or like you could microwave to charge like your iPhone?
I remember the microwave
Okay.
one. I don't know about the waterproof
Okay,
one, but yeah.
perfect. So yeah, great times. If anyone else remembers that time in life, you were living in the prime age. But I
This is the golden
learned,
age.
yeah, but I learned the history of these things. So boom, we'll put this up on screen as well. Here you go. The iOS 7 waterproofs your iPhone. There's your ad for it.
Wow. Okay.
Sent out.
It looks official.
Everyone's just like, ooh, wow, look at this. What it says is, with the new features and smart formalities of iOS 7, the iPhone can now detect sudden changes in thermodistribution with the touch-sensitive screen and the home button. This utilizes emergency shutoff of the phone's power supply and corresponding components to prevent any damage dealt to the delicate circuitry. Boom. And it's
A lot of big words, a lot of technical terms. Makes you feel official.
The ad looks and feels very
Apple-y.
Very Apple-y, right?
Yeah, I agree.
So apparently, it started on 4chan, right? Whenever iOS 7 released or whatever, just people on 4chan were like, how can we just troll people?
Fuck people, yeah.
So they came up with this. iOS 7 now is waterproof and waterproofs your phone. So they made like all of like these like videos and like graphics like this.
I wonder how many people did it.
Lots. There's
so
new
gullible.
stories of everyone being like, don't put your phone like near water, your phone isn't waterproof, yada yada yada, and that's what led them to making phones fucking waterproof.
What year was iOS 7 though? Like that iPhone 5 it looks like.
Yeah, so
That's an iPhone
probably 2013.
2000. Okay, so then that's definitely like iPhone 5.
Something like that. Yeah. And so just dumbass people putting their phones in water because 4chan trolled them, right? Love that. Boom. How can we make it better?
Ooh,
iOS 8.
the wave.
The Wave. And what does the Wave do? What is the Wave? Wave is our latest and greatest addition to iOS 8. Wave allows your device to be charged wirelessly through microwave frequencies. Wave can be used to quickly charge your device's battery using any standard household microwave. How to use Wave. Wave will become automatically activated when you update to iOS 8. You can now wave charge your device by placing it within a household microwave for 1.5 minutes. How Wave works. iOS 8 contains new drivers that interface with your device's radio baseband, allowing it to synchronize with microwave frequencies and use them to recharge your battery. This I fucking remember.
I remember people actually doing this.
I remember shit on Twitter and just other stuff talking about like, bro, don't microwave your iPhone, or just like, bro, I tried to microwave my iPhone.
I think I saw a video of someone who actually did it and it just blew up in their microwave.
Exactly. So shout outs to fucking 4chan again for
trolling the shit out of people.
Another iOS update. Boom.
That is
I fucking
so
love
funny.
to see it. And then, of course, you remember iPhone 6s, right? They were the first ones to be like rounded.
Oh, it's not square.
And they were the first ones to be rounded, and they did like the thinner metal, right?
So the plastic. It was like lighter.
It was lighter, but it was metal. Because remember how everyone was complaining their phone was like bending? Remember that?
Oh,
all the drama.
Yeah.
Like, like my iPhone is like bent, yada yada yada. Like, what the fuck? The gods of 4chan come back again.
Oh my gosh.
The iPhone 6 breaking laws
they did not
again.
fucking do it. Oh
Introducing
my gosh.
Bend. Bend is our greatest achievement, and we think you'll love it. We've made feats in engineering, allowing you to customize your iPhone in more ways than you ever thought possible. Bend allows you to bend your iPhone in any way you prefer, allowing you to increase your viewing angle on the crystal clear Retina display.
Gosh.
And of course, you have mock-up images of people having like their phone looking like a razor, where it's like totally just like
It's
bent
curved,
over.
like it's all curved in.
It's just bent. But yes, bro, I thought that shit is so funny because I'm like, yo, I definitely remember the microwave. Like
Trend,
the microwave
or like the fat,
trolling.
yeah, whatever, yeah.
But I also remember the problem with the iPhones bending. But like after seeing like all of like these like fake like ads and memes and shit, like it's so funny,
dude. That actually took me back. I totally forgot about that. This happened. The main thing I remember that happened was Samsung's batteries were blowing up.
Yeah, the exploding batteries.
Yeah. That's the only thing I remember. But I totally forgot about the microwave thing, the waterproof.
Yep.
And then I never even saw this one, but this is hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so shout outs to 4chan, man. 4chan is...
Hey, what iOS are we on? Like,
technically 15 is
15?
the newest one.
I wonder what features they could bring in the 16th iOS.
I think now people are too smart. They did this at the perfect timing because... this was all like very new. Like nothing much has changed in the iOS system since like iOS 5. From 5 to like 6 or 7 and onward. Like so the big jump was from 5 to like 6 or 6 to 7, right? So that's when all these shit started like coming out because you can tell there's a difference in like your phone.
Imagine everyone like going to the Apple store, like their phone carrier, and they're like,
that's why
you guys said I could bend my phone, and then they're like, show a broken ass.
Oh
phone.
yes, but in the video I was watching there, again, there's no like actual proof, but the joke they're saying like, oh yeah, like once this ad came out, the line at the Genius Bar was out the fucking door that day.
But if you fall for it, that's on you. Honestly, that's on you.
But I mean, if you didn't know better, right, and you're just looking at an image like this, say the Worldwide Daily Conference or whatever their big like thing where Steve Jobs would stand and like, here's the new iPhone, or Tim Cook does, here's the pencil or whatever. That shit drops 2 hours right after the conference. Ads like this start coming out. Bro,
true.
You're going to be like, oh shit, that's fucking sick, bro. Like, I just watched the conference and they just released these new features that are going to be coming out. Like, blah, 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 blah.
Dude, I don't know. That just sucks. Like, you get your phone. First off, you can't even order it online. You have to stand in the line to get the phone. Yeah, you're standing in line. And then grab your phone. You go, oh, it's a beautiful new phone, whatever. And then, oh, there's
I heard it has waterproof.
Yeah, put it in the microwave. Let's see if it charges. Boom.
Exploded.
Yo.
And then there was another prank I saw. This was from a YouTube video. I don't know where it is, but whatever. It was like right when the year or the model after they took away the headphone jack.
Oh, where it's only the new jack.
Someone was like, Apple doesn't want you to know this, but the headphone jack is still there. You just have to drill. He drills a hole through like the side of his iPhone.
I remember that one too. Oh my god. I don't know. That one was stupid to me. Like,
that's funny.
That one was stupid to me. Like, why they would take that away. I mean, I know it's more money for them, but oh my god. People are gullible, man.
And that's why it works, because people are gullible. I mean, if you fall for it, like, then the trolls win. At the end of the day, that's all they want to do.
That's the goal.
Just make sure that they get a laugh out of like seeing people on other forums or on Twitter being like, "Help! I just put my phone in a microwave. Like, what do I do?" But yeah, so
that's so funny. Oh my gosh. I just feel bad. I mean, I don't feel bad, but I do feel bad for the people that did it.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
You broke your phone, but come on. Come on. But yeah, no, I didn't do it either.
Don't be fucking dumb.
I don't even remember when I got my first iPhone. I think it was iPhone 4.
Yeah, I think it was 4. It was in college. Usually like my senior year of high school going into college. I know I had it my freshman year in college.
Oh, okay.
And that was my first iPhone.
Yeah, because I remember I was rocking with the Samsung. The Galaxy. and I thought that was a great phone. And then everyone's like, "Oh, you should get the iPhone because we got FaceTime, we have group messages, the messages are blue. Yeah." And I'm all like,
I don't want to be
I
green.
guess. Like, yeah, exactly. But I think the Galaxy had a lot more features. Like, I think they had the typing with the keyboard when you just swipe it. Yeah, before iPhone did it.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
yeah, iPhones barely just got that shit.
this whole podcast is just a blast to the past. So,
Yeah, duh.
this is what we're about.
Duh.
Welcome to the podcast.
This is what we do here, man. But fuck, yeah. Would you Never mind. I'm not gonna go there.
No, I kind of want to go there.
No,
now.
I don't want to go there.
No, let's go there, Tyson. Come on. What is it?
Nothing.
No,
I don't want to go there. Did you ever go to sleepaway camp?
Is that what you're going for?
No, but I'm changing the topic. Did you ever go to a sleepaway
I've
camp?
never been to a camp, unless
Not even like a day camp.
No. I've been like on a retreat, like a church retreat kind of thing.
Okay.
But never like
was
a
it
real camping.
Was it a stay away church?
Oh, actually, I did go to Camp High Hill, 5th grade.
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone went to Camp High Hill.
That one.
Shout out to our Long Beach
Hey.
Unified School District.
Hey, what was your cabin?
Oh fuck, bro! I don't remember.
Oh, dude, fur cabin for life, bro. You know what's funny? I thought these guys were like real camp adult, like
Old,
like
grown men.
Yeah, I thought they were like real
They're, like,
people who go out
16
there that
years old.
camp. Exactly, bro. They're like college kids,
Not even
high school kids.
College, yeah.
Bro, they're just watching over us, and they're like, "Go to sleep." And then I hear this
Just
guy
hear them
munching,
fucking around.
talking on the
They're
phone.
just outside the doors, just like, don't come outside when the lights are off.
Yeah,
This
they're
is for
like,
counselors only.
If we see you awake when the lights are off, it's only fucking 8:00. They expect us to go to bed right away.
Fuck. Okay, hold that thought, but
Okay.
continue your story.
No. That's the only one I remember at Camp High Hill, and I remember freezing in those freezing ass showers.
Yeah,
it was like
for
a
sure.
minute. First off, a minute long shower. Didn't really do much. Kind of wash yourself off, and then church retreat. It was a stay at one. Same thing,
Nice.
same concept. You know. Yeah, it was cool.
Did you have any stay away camp flings?
No, I did not.
Nah,
Actually.
got no play at stay away camp.
I did not. I was lame.
Didn't have any sort of
Bro, I was a shy ass kid, my guy.
relationships? I'm just asking.
I was like 3 feet, and I was like,
So you
what
couldn't.
am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Uh-huh.
But yeah, no, I've never had a fling at a camp.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know why. I was just thinking about stay away camps because I mean, I've done stay away camps for a while. When I was in college, I was a counselor.
Hey, what do they call you? No, what they call you?
Oh, dude, I don't remember.
Okay. Anyway.
But yeah, camp's for fun, and I was just thinking about camp, and I was just wondering.
What do they make you do? You just be like,
As a
"All right."
counselor?
Yeah, you're just like, all right, we're going to do this activity now.
Make
Come
sure-
on, line
yeah,
up.
Just make sure the kids don't die. Make sure they're.
Hey, stay away from the cliff. Stay away from the cliff.
Yeah, just make sure they're okay, and I don't know. I mean, yeah, it was just cool. You're just like being like a dad for like 6 kids.
Yeah,
8 kids.
Yeah, 8.
But there's 2 of us. But yeah, it was fun. I did all that in college, but then I did a few like regular day camps in just growing up as a kid. I don't think I ever did any stay away camps as a kid until High Hill.
Oh, really?
Yeah, High Hill was like my first stay away camp as a
I was
child.
dope. They had a lot of like cool things that they showed you. I didn't know fucking lifesavers glowed in the dark at night, like if you chew them. Did they do that with you?
Bro, I don't remember. I was in 5th
Oh
grade.
my
That was
god, dude, bro! This was an
20 years
experience. This was
ago.
an experience. First
That was
off,
almost 20
this was
years
an
ago.
experience for me, and I loved it. And you know what's funny? Like when we came back home, like everyone's getting off the bus, running towards their parents, give them a big old hug, and I'm like, we weren't gone that long. Like it was only 2 days, and then,
No, it was a week, wasn't it?
no, was it a week? Oh no, my grandpa picked me up, and I was like, hi. Like, everyone else is running and like jumping and hugging them, and like.
Well, I mean, for a lot of people, that is most people's first. I mean, you have sleepovers, but you're like at someone's house. This is usually like your people's first time, like being away from like.
No,
everything.
you're probably right.
The only thing I remember was this fucking kid would just fucking fart.
Name drop him.
Bro.
Name drop him.
Can't. Because the crazy thing is I randomly see him.
Oh, no.
So if you know who you are.
Mr. Farty Boy.
You fucked it. You. But yeah, that's a different story. But yeah, no. Yeah.
Imagine you're the person sleeping under him.
I wasn't sleeping under him now, but I was in the room and I was
hear
all night. It was
just
just
hear it.
ripping ass.
Oh,
Even
he
the
got
counselor was just like, bro,
flatulence.
if you don't stop this shit, I'm gonna send you outside. Like it was crazy. Bro was going in.
Oh my gosh.
Camp High Hill was an experience to say the
Too bad
least.
they took it away. That sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's why I
Sorry,
think-
fam.
I always think you should send your kids off to a camp. Camps are good for them.
Learns to give them like independence. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's just good for them to just get out there, do shit,
Experience nature.
find girls, bro. That's where you get to come home back to school. And
Make
be like,
your. Did you make the fucking those plastic things?
I still can't do those.
No?
even
I can't start them.
Even
but I
the
could
four,
go.
even the 4 years that I've done like the camp as a college kid, still can't do those.
Yeah, I remember a lot of people were making them and give it to the girls. Like, oh, here you go.
Oh, bro,
I made this for you.
come back to school and be like, yo, I got a girlfriend. Like, where's she from, bro? She's from camp. Oh, you were the man if you have a camp girlfriend. No one can dispute you. Who's gonna
Undefeated.
Who's gonna tell you I'm wrong?
Undefeated.
This is my girlfriend. You don't know her. I met her at camp.
She goes to this school.
Yeah, she
You're
goes
not
to
gonna know
she
her.
goes to a different school, bro. Send your kids to camp.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That's a fun thing.
Send your kids to
Let
camp.
them experience that.
Yeah, but no, yeah, camps are dope. I fuck with camps heavy. But I told you to hold your thought because what I was getting into reminded me of what the fuck? Camp counselors. And what'd you say? They were
like high schoolers, college kids.
Oh
like,
yeah,
talking
and they would always just be like, yo, like. This is our cabin, like our rules, like
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
shit like that, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Just power trip. You know about the Stanford prison experiment?
That's the one where students from I forgot what college.
Stanford.
Oh, yeah, duh, fucking shit. Duh. Yeah, no, Stanford students like did an experiment where like some of them were guards, some of them were prisoners, but
Yeah.
the guards like had that power surge
Yeah.
trip, and then they were like,
They were supposed to switch off back and forth, but
yeah, and then it like mentally fuck up like the prisoners.
it fucked these kids up deep. It
But
fucked
yeah.
up it's because it
How long
was
did it go? How long was the experiment for?
lasted for yada yada yada. It lasted for 2 weeks. Oh, it was scheduled to last for 2 weeks.
Oh, only on the sixth day?
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, if someone goes power crazy within those 6 days, holy shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was supposed to last 2 weeks, but ended abruptly in 6 days. Did you watch the movie?
I did.
It's a good movie.
It's a really good movie. It's been a long time since I watched it. But it's a really good movie.
But yeah, no, I mean, it makes sense because I'm thinking about it. Like, yeah, if you put high schoolers in charge of fucking fifth graders, bro, they're gonna run that shit like a fucking prison camp. Because think about it,
My
most of the
rules.
people that do camp, I mean, I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. But obviously, you want to be a counselor. For what? I mean, you can come up with a bunch of bullshit excuses on why it would work, but you just want to be powerful, right? You just want to boss people around.
take control of
you
these
wanna,
kids.
You want to, you want to
Stand in a line.
You want to be a boss, so that's what happens. You get all these fucking kids to just
Do what you tell them to do.
yeah. You just get to rile kids up and do that shit. But yeah, nah. All right. Do you think you'd be able to last in the Stanford experiment
I think for the first like day or two.
as a prisoner or guard?
So yeah, so as a guard or a prisoner, I would last like a day or two because I'd be like, what the fuck? Like this is like just an experiment. Like it's not nothing real.
Yeah. Okay. So
But then
let's-
once they
yeah.
start hitting me, I'm like,
Let's,
oh, that's it.
We'll do some context for anyone who doesn't know. There's a really good There's a really good movie out about this called the Stanford Prison Experiment. Essentially, what it is or what it was a professor who was working on his
It's psychology, right?
Yeah, it was a psychology
Yeah.
professor who was working on a project who needed the help of college students for maybe it was his thesis
To
some
participate.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
so
participants.
he needed participants, so he just put it out on like the Stanford newspaper, like, hey, like we need you for 2 weeks. You'll be compensated for your time, yada yada yada, and then they bring all the kids in and they do like screenings for everyone to kind of screen people so they can get like an array of people and all this shit. And then once they find the people, they tell them what's going on.
What their role is,
Yeah,
what they're
essentially,
going to be doing.
you guys are gonna randomly select a role as either a prisoner or a prison guard, and the study was just to see the psychology on how prisoners like just take shit from prison guards and how prison guards attitudes become just so overbearing for prisoners, right? So everyone is the same coming in, they're all Stanford college kids, no one's really different, and then they just randomly get picked as to be a prison guard or a prisoner, and then boom, shit hits the fan. Straight off the bat, the beginning, everything is okay. Like, everyone's kind of feeling it out. The prisoners are just like, haha, this is kind of...
It's like a joke.
Yeah, this is kind of funny. Like, we're just, like, hanging out. Like, we're just prisoners. And, like, these guys, like, come in here and, like, hey, stop talking. You're in jail. And you're like,
everyone's laughing.
Like,
it's like,
everyone
it's
is
not
just,
real,
like, playing around. And then,
Then some of
and then like
guards,
the professor's watching this the whole time, like he's just like standing back and just letting the guards do their thing. But again, the first day is very kind of like testing the waters and seeing like what happens, and then one guard, I forget if the professor tells the guards like, hey, like
to up it,
like
right?
you can do anything you want, like these are your prisoners, and if they're not listening to you, like make them listen. Or if the guards would just kind of figure it out on their own. I forget exactly how it happens, but then she starts hitting the fan, and they start beating prisoners, locking them in like closets with like no food.
Yeah, and these prisoners start becoming scared.
Yeah,
like,
and then the
mentally,
prisoners are kind of like, "What the fuck?" Like, I thought we were just doing this.
Once they start
like,
getting like physically hit and like not getting food or anything, like that's when reality kind of
then they started getting fucked up, and then the guards just started getting fucking mad power hungry and just started beating the shit out of people for like no reason, and just like,
and they all went with it. That's the crazy. And this is within 5 days. About
5 days, and then even then they had prisoners who like, and then I guess like halfway through, I'm sure like the board of psychology like came to check in on the experiment, and they're like, what the fuck is going on here? Because they have like kids who are like in the like 3 days who are like mentally distressed, like they're like crying and like having fucking mental breakdowns, and they're like asking the professor like, hey, like I want to get out of this, like I'm done, and the professor's like, sorry, like you're in prison, like this is, if you were in prison, that's not how it works, like you're stuck like until your sentence is done. And so like these kids were getting like fucked like mentally and shit. A few of them actually were able to leave because they got sent out for like medical shit. Like they're like, yo, like I'm fucking crazy, like this shit's fucking me up, and they let him out. But yeah, shit.
No, that's
crazy.
it's a crazy experiment.
Yeah.
I think so it's not exactly like the Stanford experiment. Like it wasn't based on a real thing, but I think a movie came out like that where it's like a bunch of employees got locked in a building, and the only way that they could leave is if they kill 3 people or something like that. And then like everyone's like, oh, this is a fucking joke, and then shit starts hitting the fan, and like it becomes a survival thing, and like it's crazy shit. But yeah, no, this is fucked up. This is definitely a fucked up experiment.
It's crazy.
But if you haven't watched it,
you
have to
recommend checking
or look
it
into
out.
it, because it's crazy, dude. It's fucking real.
interesting. Human psychology is very it's sad.
It's deep. It's deep.
sad.
Yeah.
Just how humans react to power. And I mean, everyone's getting paid the same, so it's not like the prison guards are getting like paid more. You just tell these people like, hey, you have free reign to do whatever you want over these people.
Yeah.
Because they're lesser than you, like they're your prisoners. And the people just fuck them up.
I think what happened
shits and gigs.
I think what happened is one of the prison guards actually started taking it really seriously.
Yeah,
and the other prison guard's like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? And then he like scared them into doing it, and then that's how
it's just like, fuck it. I mean,
that's crazy.
guess.
Like, it's like not a sheep mentality, but it's like they just keep following someone else's thing, and then it becomes like natural for them to do it now, and that's crazy to think about too, because it's like, how did it start? Like, it has to be one person who starts.
That's what I'm saying,
and then everyone just follows.
From what I remember, I mean, again, this is from the movie. I'm trying to remember the whole movie in my head. I didn't really read the actual thing, but I remember like the professor talking to a guard or one of the guards and telling them like, hey, like, step your shit up. Like, you guys are prison guards and your prisoners aren't listening to you. So what the fuck do? You start beating your fucking prisoners so they listen to you.
Fucked up system.
But yeah, but that's also true like in the actual
real prison system.
So it's like,
yeah.
You know.
I mean, you see it in the news now, like police officers get power like crazy, and for one traffic stop, they'll like pull out their gun, get out the fucking car. It's not like, well, I see that a lot. And then like if you don't comply, then it's like threatening you that they're gonna shoot you or some shit. It's like, come on, crazy shit. The world we live in is crazy. That's why I want to go back to the 2000s. Where Skittles commercials were wild. All
right, you have 10 minutes to make the podcast happy.
All right, so bringing it back, blast of the past. Bro, you know what I've been watching, or what I like came across, and it's the funniest shit ever?
Oh, what?
Elmo and Rocco.
Oh, balsamic vinegar? BX balsamic vinegar?
Is this your Elmo impression?
That's my Elmo impression.
Okay.
That shit is funny.
Have you seen it though? The Elmo and Rocco?
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. He's all like, you're a rock. Like, I think, what's her name? Zoe? She like has a pet rock, and like she's bringing him everywhere, and then like
the oatmeal cookie.
Yeah,
one.
he's all like, I want his cookie.
Elmo, it's like my Elmo is the cookie.
And then
like,
she's like,
Rocco
no,
wants
Rocco.
it.
And he's like,
he's a rock. How is he gonna eat the cookie?
And he looks at her. He's like, "What the fuck are you talking about, bro?" And then I went like on a deeper dive, and dude, there's like a whole like series of them, like where just like he experiences Rocco, and like so like there's one where him, Zoe, and then one of the main like human people, whatever, they start singing ABCs and they're all dancing and everything, and then Zoe's like, "Rocco had such a great time moving," and then Elmo looked at her and was like, Rocco's a rock. Like, how does he move?
Oh man. See, honestly, I don't even remember those. So they must have like, because the Sesame Street I remember was pretty basic. It was very just like, here's the alphabet,
and then you got Count Dracula.
Yeah. You're counting. You're learning the alphabet. Big Bird's chilling. What the hell was his name? Officer Gordon was there, and
Bert and Ernie.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't really remember much. I remember watching it, but like just shit like this, watching it now, I'm like,
dude, it's so funny.
It's crazy. But yeah, no, Elmo's from the Bronx for sure.
Dude, that dude is real as fuck.
Elmo's from New York.
He fucks with
don't fuck with Elmo. Elmo's gonna beat your ass.
I think he was on Jimmy Fallon's show.
That's where the balsamic vinegar.
Oh, that's where it's from?
Yeah.
I just remember he's all like, "You're not allowed on Sesame Street." And he said some shit, because I think Jimmy Fallon was like, "Well, you should have came to rehearsal." And then he looked at him and he's like, "Bitch."
Yeah. Nah, he was talking some shit. He was like, we're gonna make like whatever the fuck they were making. And Jimmy Fallon asked Elmo, he's like, "Oh, why is it called like, I think it's called like sloppy Oscars or something like that." And he was like, "Why is it called that?" Elmo's like, "I don't know. I didn't write the book." It was like Elmo's learned the cookbook. He was like, "I didn't write the book. I'm just cooking in it."
Yo, Elmo's real, dude. That shit's so fun. This is blowing up on Twitter for me, and I just watched him like, this is hilarious.
Yeah, no, Elmo's fucking funny.
Puppets were in though back then too. Jeff Dunham, Team America. Like, oh
yeah,
my
puppets had a small grip on the mainstream media besides children for a little bit. I didn't really care about it.
You never watched Jeff Dunham?
I mean, I did. Of course, everyone did. That was fucking the thing to do. But, I mean, I feel like it could have been funny without the puppets. The puppets just...
But I think it just added.
Yeah, it just added.
It. But it's funny. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Man.
But yeah, no. Sesame Street's cool. I fuck with them.
Fuck with Elmo. Elmo's a real guy. That's why it's Elmo's world, bitch.
Yeah.
Ain't no one else in there. It's just Elmo.
Elmo's holding it down because he's from New York, doing it big on the streets.
I'm gonna watch more of those videos, dude. I'm gonna crack up. Oh my gosh.
That's for Elmo?
Yeah, just Elmo reacts or like Elmo whatever.
Yeah, fucking Elmo. But all right, man, that's gonna fucking do it.
I think it wraps it up.
Another week of good topics, good fun. Hope everyone enjoyed listening to the podcast. If you're listening and if you're watching the podcast, I hope you enjoyed looking at our beautiful faces while we talk to you. But you guys already know what to do. Follow us on all of the socials. I make it easy now. It's at Too Good For You Pod, and that's spelled the number 2, good, the number 4, and the letter U Pod, and that's for everything. Instagram, fucking Spotify. Actually, I think it's just Too Good For You on Spotify. So I'm wrong. Too Good For You, whatever. Look it up. We're there. Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Instagram. Go ahead, check it out.
TikTok.
We're here for you. TikTok, Too Good For You Pod on TikTok. Patreon, Too Good For You Pod. $5 a month, supports the show, gets exclusive content, and all the episodes early.
That's right.
So if you want to be in on all the Elmo jokes before everyone else, go ahead and support us on Patreon. With that, Eman, you have anything else to say?
Yeah. Everything's online. Everything, we're there. If you go to our Instagram, we got in our bio, we have the link. So we made it easy. The link is there for everything. Go on our YouTube. All the links are dropped up in the bio, description, whatever. So make sure to follow, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to comment. Do everything that you can to help us out so we can continue doing this for you.
Yes, sir.
So you could find me on Instagram at Emmanuel Tanab. Everything else, you're not going to find me, so don't find me.
Sick, man. You can find me on all my socials at DJXPharaoh. I'll let y'all figure out how to spell that because we all adults here. And with that, we'll see y'all next week. Peace.